Everybody, thanks for tuning in and sticking with us through this. Wow, 5 hours now. Metra showcase during day 4 here at CMA Industry Week. This last and final session is going to be something that's much needed, and it's going to give us an opportunity to kind of recap and highlight all the amazing products that we got educated on, and maybe go towards a little bit of interesting contests that Metra has lined up. So let's talk about that. It's going to be me and Mr. Gatlin Sandhu, Canadian rep for Metra, as we kind of wind down on this, overload of Metra information that we've been producing for the last 5 hours.
I mean, I wish I had a little bit more time. And I mean, by a little bit, I mean, another entire day probably still wouldn't be able to categorize all of the different products that Metra has to offer. And, typically, like I had mentioned right at the beginning of our Industry Week day here, Ben, Metra is kind of known in the plastic industry, dash kits, harnesses, and antenna adapters. And I really want to reiterate to the people who are viewing that we are far more than just plastic dash kit manufacturer, even though that's how we started. Our R&D department, our internal teams, everyone who's working together, Stephanie, Jason, all these people. And, that brings me to my next point. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without Trudy, my other sales person, Matt, Jake Bates, Bill Fernino, Jason Anderson. We've got Aaron in our tech support team. We've got Morgan, our website designer, Stephanie, our iBeam expert. There was a lot to put together for this, even just short 6 hours. I mean, I call it short. To you and I, it might be, it seems like an eternity, but, really, there's just not enough time in a day, or probably even two, to discuss every single thing in the Metra umbrella. We've got Access, Ballistic, Heist. There are a few brands that we even missed. We've got our Ballistic lineup of sound deadening material. We've got our Installer Institute, where we can send our retailers and customers to that, and they can learn about how to become an installer, how to do the proper techniques, using our products, becoming more profitable in the Bay. We've got our Metra Marine line, not just lighting. We've got Raptor, T-Spec for our wiring, RCA cables, interconnects, Shurkin, our battery lineup, our install bay. The install bay is a huge plethora of interconnects, wiring connectors, looms, zip ties, glues, fabrication materials. The people don't really fully realize just how much product we have. So I'll give you an example. We sponsor the guys over at Throttle on YouTube. Right? A big YouTube collaboration between ourselves and the guys over at Throttle. I'm sure a lot of our viewers probably actually know who Throttle and TJ Hunt is over on YouTube. And we sponsor those guys and give them our products. And, at some point we can probably link some of those videos into this here. But I was talking to Mickey Andre, the guy who operates Throttle. And
I actually know Mickey. I've known Mickey for many, many years from the motorsport side of things.
Exactly. Yeah. And I was actually having a chat with him. He's actually in Aruba or something right now as we speak, but on vacation because he got no restrictions over there in the US. But, he was just saying to me that he didn't fully even realize himself just how many products we have in the game of 12 volt.
And I think, with what we've managed to accomplish, at least, and the time that we spent here today with Metra during Industry Week, is established that there are brands that have been segmented to meet specific needs, and there are qualified and very smart people behind each brand. Case in point, someone like Stephanie who came on, and literally all she is about when she wakes up and goes, it's iBeam. Like, it's not just grab and, let's throw together another line just so we have something, a couple more pages to add to our catalog,
Right.
Let's do it and have somebody in there that leads that charge and ultimately comes to the product that, meets the requirements and the need of the consumer and the dealers.
It was great to have them on board to help me out today and get everything kind of collaborated together. We worked as a team. It's really, really, really greatly appreciated. They were actually at the factory in Holly Hill, Florida, where a lot of our plastic kits and antenna adapters are all packaged. And so, you guys might have heard some of those beeping and buzzings going on around in the background. Well, it's a fully active warehouse where they were at doing, even where they're recording is their R&D, where they're doing the research and development and testing. Yeah. And so, it just goes to show that we're never sleeping when it comes to technology. So we're always advancing. We're always doing things that can help our consumers and retailers and end users become more efficient and profitable in the Bay. not just in Canada, but in the US too. I mean, I know inherently there's going to be US viewers viewing this, and you know, all over the board, you know, we want to show that Metra's here to support and to help people kind of guide them through.
I do think that, you know, the planning behind this, I want to give a shout out to Morgan, who set up all the slides and the videos. Great job on that. Thank you for sending that through and preparing that. And knowing with the limitations of the time, you know, like you said, we can't go through everything, but I think we definitely focus on a couple key ones that make sense right now. It's relevant. But I know there's a couple that we didn't get a chance to spotlight. Maybe we can take 5 minutes and try and go through them, because I think they're important to give some airtime to.
For me, I guess, you know, like these are little, you know, close to the heart pieces. This one specifically, you know, this little ammo antenna thing, you know, there is a pop-up paper display that our distributors here in Canada, that I'll be talking about shortly, can offer our retailers to display on a desktop. And these little 50 cal, there's 30 cal available as well. And these are just replacement masts. These are great profitability pieces, super fun. They come in a variety of different sizes, shapes. You can even get, you know, bow and arrows. You can get all sorts of fishing rod antennas. We've kind of made it a fun lineup. You know, this is just goes to go. This is another brand name under the Metra umbrella, Ammo Tenna. And these are a fun piece. You know, these are super fun. A guy sees these on the shelf and he says, oh, what's that? You know, and you could quickly show them. And on the back here, you have all of the different, you know, connectors and pieces that you'll need to make it fit in most every application that's out there. And, you know, big profitability on these, lots of points to be made. And
if you got hunters for customers, I have a feeling they would like that.
And they have ammo antennas and you know, like the mossy oak look antennas as well. So, you know, if you're looking to blend in with the forestry that you're around, if you're hunting or fishing, then yeah, use one of these ammo antennas, and you know, just a cool look, cool little piece. And you know, this is for the retailer to kind of, you know, promote at the end of the day and make some extra bucks. You know, nothing like turning this way and then turning this way to make an extra, you know, 15, 20 bucks on an install. So
what else we got?
Piece. Another little piece here that we weren't able to discuss in the I-beam, and this is another new product from us here, is our two-way blind spot lane change alert system. This is, you know, really DIY based, super simple install. Again, I always encourage all of our products to be installed by a retailer. At the end of the day, you can ensure warranty, and if there's any issues with the install, then, you know, you'll have a place to go to get warranty. And our installers in Canada, they care, you know, they care a lot. And I mean, not just in Canada, I mean, the majority of the people who are out there, you know, they really care about how things are done. And so if I could talk about a piece from I-beam, this is a really simple, you know, easy rear window installation. Doesn't take much time.
Beautiful. Those are the LEDs to go into the little
so right here. Again, we get a little bit of a blurriness from the background, but these little LEDs mount up near the A pillars in the vehicle. And really simple, clean blind spot change alert system. You know, some newer vehicles, you know, even with the advanced technology that we've got, don't have this system installed. And this literally mounts in the back window. I don't know how clear I can make that happen. You know, well, I guess not. So, but the install, super easy, quick little piece. And again, really nice to display on your shelves. Like, look, all of our packaging is just awesome. You know, our packaging arts department, like, I mean, hats off to them, because I mean, this stuff is super great to look at.
One last final piece.
One final last little piece here is, I guess, for our commercial business. I mean, I wish I had more products and time to show you guys, and maybe another 6 or 7 hours in the future to do this, because like I said, there's just so much to go through. And, you know, I get so excited about it that, you know, I wish there was just more time. But today there's not. And so I'll talk about this digital rear view system here. And this is a wireless commercial camera. I get asked about these all of the time. And, you know, this is a nice, quick, easy install. You have lots of range and distance on that rear view camera once you've paired it to the monitor. And this allows you to, again, become very efficient in the bay. The packaging is very nice. Everything that you need to make this install, trying to get the camera, is included inside of the box here, which includes your, you know, your cigarette lighter adapter plugs. All the wireless antennas are also included here. And, you know, suction cupped, you know, not suction cupped, but 3M taped mounts for the monitor. just a nice little piece. Again, like I wish I had more time to talk about more products, but those are three cool ones that I thought would just be super nice to talk about, because my job as the outside sales guy for Canada for Metra is to help our consumers become more profitable. I'm not just a salesperson, right? And so I've been in the industry for almost 20 years now, and I'm also an installer. So our guys can rely on me to help them become more profitable and efficient in the Bay, and that's my job for Metra.
All right, that sounds good. Some important information that we never got a chance around to get to during the sessions is, of course, where can dealers buy this stuff? It's kind of an important piece of information. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a slide, and I'll let you speak to it.
Perfect. So in Canada, we rely on our beautiful distributors to help us distribute our products here. And in no particular order, actually in alphabetical order, we've got B&B Distribution, and they're in Alberta and in Ontario as well. We've got DLC Distributors, they're in British Columbia. We have Carity Imports, they're located in Ontario. We've got Gentech International, also in Ontario. We have GCM, Greg Chad Marketing, and they are also in Ontario. Importel, a very large distributor of ours in Toronto. Importations, Sobel Imports, Sobel Daniel, a huge supporter of Metra. All of these guys that I'm listing here are huge supporters of our brand. And, I want to personally thank every one of them, including Robert Tabert out in Quebec. These guys are just all amazing. And so if you're wondering where you can get our products, you can, of course, always call me at the 226-927-6231 number. Email me. And if it depends on where you are in Canada, I will always direct you to a retailer to get the products. But our distributors deal with our retailers and help them obtain all the parts that they need. And these guys here are just, they're brilliant. Well, just brilliant. We're missing one there as well that I don't see, and it's Grand West as well, out in the East End there, or the West End.
All right. Arguably, just behind SiriusXM, maybe the most distributed product in Canada. There's no question about it. There is a lot of distributors there, and a lot of them participating in Industry Week, of course, and we're looking forward to those that haven't presented yet to present. All right, let's keep the good times rolling. I'm going to need a little bit of time to set up the next slide, but maybe a couple of insider information for dealers of certain product lines that you feel, within the Metra umbrella of all brands.
The biggest thing right now coming into spring, I want to say, is definitely our power sports and our saddle tramp brands, with motorcycles and ATVs and UTVs and that kind of stuff coming out of the sheds and out of the garages for people to start working on. I encourage all of our viewers to, again, look at our website, look at the catalogs, take a look at those two catalogs and see where you can place some of those products in your lineup. Our retailers are, for the majority, focused on car and truck audio and lighting and things of that nature. And, there's no reason why we can't start to kind of expand our horizons into the power sports, Harley Davidsons, big rigs, lighting. Don't keep the door, half closed, open it up all the way and, try to push yourself into a more profitable and efficient bay.
Especially with what's trending right now. And on that note, one of the keys to success is staying on top of what's new, because what's new is what people want. And exactly. Where do you go for Metra as far as Metra products are concerned?
So you can go to our website and, again, metraonline.com. And at the top there's always a new product guide that's available. There's also a news feed at the top of the website where you can view any of the new products that are coming down through the pipeline. And of course, if you want more insider detail, you're welcome to contact myself or any of our inside sales staff at the Florida office to obtain some of that information. But, we're always trying our hardest to come first aboard for new and great products. And, if you're interested in finding out what's new, I encourage you to visit our social media platforms, such as our YouTube channel, our Instagram page, our Facebook tech support team. And we also now offer a Metra Dealers Only Facebook page where if you're a retailer and you're looking to kind of voice your opinion or get some inside scoops on new products that are coming to board, we post a lot of our email newsletters to there. And also, there's a great plethora of information about some of our products and kits. And we always encourage our retailers and end users to, give us some insight and see if there's a way we can, improve, right? Again, that slide's great for our YouTube channel. You'll find myself, Jason Anderson from our R&D department, Stephanie, and of course our beautiful presenter, background voice man, Brandon Guadis. He's got just we've talked about him several times now, but he's got a great voice. He does a lot of the back end voiceovers for our videos,
but these are so important. And I do want to take a little bit of time to emphasize this. Metra spends a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time, producing these kind of videos. And we all know, I mean, it's almost like, where was installation or how to before YouTube?
There was forums, there was, word of mouth.
It doesn't compare to the catalog of knowledge which is on YouTube today. So it's really nice to see Metra recognize that, because there's no shame in it, man. I always check YouTube before anything.
Of course,
that's the case.
Of course.
If somebody made that mistake first, I'd rather see them do it than for me to do it and cost me money.
Like even that video where they were aligning the bulbs and showing you how to, put them and make that information is so useful. And so, you view it once, and in the forward, future, that the next time you do it, as Aaron suggested in our tech support team. And again, I want to give a big shout out to our tech support guys. They put up with a lot of interesting phone calls and people who just don't want to update or read the manuals. And I encourage people to strongly update their stuff. Make sure you read the manual. I get it. I'm a dude. Sometimes I just want to get into that box and start screwing things together and connecting it. But it's worthwhile, very worthwhile, just to, view that, manual and avoid a tech support phone call or some frustration with yourself or a customer when, you're on the phone for an hour waiting. There's more than just that singular person calling at one time. We have a big team of tech support guys, and they have a big umbrella of responsibilities to take care of at the tech support, not just the telephone calls, but through email and our tech support Facebook page for our retailers.
That's right. Yeah. Got a message last second that there is a cool promo going on with social media.
So cool.
All right.
Okay, so
here we go.
In the new and upcoming future, and we will be sharing this information on a soon and upcoming podcast with you guys, our Facebook page, social media platforms. I want to encourage everyone who's viewing to share your project photos with us. Tag us on Facebook. Tag us on Instagram. Get your photos put on our Instagram page. We'll, of course, give you some recognition. But with that, each month, we're going to be doing a product draw where we'll take a photo from one of our retailers or installers that are out there in the world, and we'll give them a $50 credit towards some of our products. So, I want to encourage people to keep an eye on our website and look for a link eventually I think it's April 1st. I think Morgan was telling me it's April 1st that she'll be launching this Share Your Project Photos with us. And this is really cool. Eventually, and potentially, if the photos are great and they, make sense, and, there's going to be a few people looking at them and judging them, maybe at one point they'll make it into our catalog. They'll make it onto our website. They'll make it onto our Facebook page. We may even encourage them to visit with myself, and I'll go visit the retailer, and we'll go ahead and, do a collaboration with them and give them some, limelight on something like this, like an industry week or a collective community day. Yeah,
and it's pretty simple. According to this, Facebook, Instagram, tag Metra in your post, and make sure you tag them with their handles, which is at Metra Electronics and at Heist LED.
You got it.
Very, very sweet. Let's wrap it up, man. What What else have we missed? I mean, I know there's a ton of brands. We can't do it all, but here's something I'll say. This is not the last time that you'll see me and Gatlin on screen, or me and Metra on screen. We have a whole year planned out of CMA Connected one-on-one episodes, which is our lunchtime learning hour sessions, as well as several different CMA live episodes. In fact, the entire schedule is on CanadianMobileAudio.com, where you can find the schedule, look for whatever topic interests you, check out Metra, and you can always add those to your Google Calendar or your iCal if you're an iPhone user. But and this will give us an opportunity to keep you guys connected with what's going on with Metra and every other brand that Metra has, under their roof.
You got it.
One last and final thing, if I can get to it quick enough. Here it is. And that is, you know what? I'm going to throw it up one last time. And that is, if you're a Canadian dealer, a Canadian shop, watching this right now or watching any of our sessions, and you're interested in some Metra product, a couple minutes ago we shared with you all the distributors that Metra has in Canada, but your first point of contact really is right here. That's Gatlin. That's his email. There's his phone number. Those are just some of the brands that we covered on our showcase today. But that's your first step right there. Connect with Gatlin, and he'll evaluate your situation and put you on your way so that you can get these products to your shelf and to your customers. Okay.
My job is to work more profitable and efficient today, and I'll do what I'm here for. Email me, call our tech support team if you need help, and we're here to help at all times.
I'm going to ask you to say that again, only because you got choppy a little bit there.
I said just contact me, our tech support teams, our inside sales staff. Email me, call me. We're all here for you to support the brand as a whole. And again, I just want to thank everyone who helped me in the background with all of this information that we presented to the CMA today. And I guess that's a sign off from Gatlin Sandhu, Metra Electronics, Canada.
That's as good as wrap as I can get. Thanks, Gatlin. That was a blast. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Got our learn on, and I'm sure the dealers did as well. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks. Bye, guys.
Take care. And that would be a wrap from the Metra showcase here in this first half of the day on day 4 of CMA Industry Week. So many brands, as you know, gave you a lot of great information. Make sure if you're watching this on demand to go through all the details. We had Jason Anderson, who really supplied us with some great coverage and great reference videos that you can always go back to when you're looking for solutions or any details with regards to some of the Metra products that we covered. That's it. Signing off here from the Metra Showcase portion of today's show. I'm your host, Ben Wu. Until next time, we connect.